Yeah, they hating, my nigga. They hating like a bitch. We ain't even, this is hating shit they doing, my nigga. But we gotta start this shit off right, my nigga. We're gonna start it off right.
It's a game. Get out of your pocket and sit down. Now. Sit down. Sit. Rich Homie Quan. That right, so. My nigga been hustling, trying to make him something. Ain't no telling he'll do for the play. Ain't no telling. Souffle, I'm straight, I stay. My plate, shot play. I'm a smooth operator. I drop top of my wheel. That car driving make you feel some type of way. That custom right then you feel some type of way. This bitch on way got me feeling some type of way. Is it cause my homie switch you feel some type of way? Some type of way.
They trying to hold it. You gonna let them hold it. We don't got no issues until it's time to start the show. That's the only time. When it's time to start the show, oh, we got a problem. Oh man, everything just throw it off and fucked up.
I got hoes.
So it's the internet all over.
Yeah. Four niggas wanna talk that shit. Oh Lord, let me pop my shit. One shot, little bitch. Little niggas all in my mix. Nigga, you ain't never high like this. See a nigga like me, I don't get no fuss. If it's up to this goddamn store. Bitch, she said she wanna ride, bitch. I hope you broke it. I beat the pussy all on my dick. I know, cause if a nigga won't smoke, then you ain't got trouble. Cause niggas on the block that I made that dope. But these niggas ain't real. And my goddamn mother, I was raised in the poor. Yeah, they goddamn go to the four niggas talk. Let a four nigga hate. Young nigga like me still gon' get cake. But she ride that dick, she ain't got no brakes. If a nigga won't smoke, whole team on go. Let a four nigga make any bitch and nobody that shit. I'm ballin' like Michael, but not the Jackson. Four niggas talking, they say they can't make that paper up here like I said they match. Got your bitch on my dick and she steady laughing. Niggas ain't get no money, but steady bragging. When it comes to that pussy, whole pick a casket. Cause I'm out to kill it like an assassin. Yeah, take off. Fuck a bitch good, make her take the whole day off. Nigga hard work pay off. The one blind to the bull, you with them in their race house. The black bitch paid off. Hop in that bitch, watch a young nigga skate off. Bitch a ball, let her play off. And I'm scared about the part like a goddamn baby ball. These niggas thought it was over. They say I can't do it, I tell them I told you. I mean, they be like a soldier. They counted me out and they gotta start over. Fuck with me like a cancer patient. You really don't want no smoke, bitch. And if you think that shit fucking with me, you might as well go hit some dope, bitch. Yeah. Yeah. Make sense.
The right kind of man, more or less.
Yeah, I kind of unfortunately have a looks kind of requirement that I'm looking for. I don't want to be rated, but I'm just saying that I like them like you.
Hold on. Shout out to my dog Ayo Consaco. Big Facts Podcast in the house. That's my dog. Yeah, your godfather. Even yes, that's my boy. I watch his content. That dude has a good show, man. He got a good show and a good message. And a lot of you nothing ass batches. not you, Stacy. But man, the brother has good content. I'm gonna put his link down in the description. Good stuff. All right. Now let's be serious, Stacy.
Fuck black history, ain't no black history. This ain't black history, this ain't that you'll see. They don't know about me, you don't know about me. They gon' know about me, you gon' know about me. See, I am not a slave, I was born to slide, I am not afraid. Hop about the K, oh yeah, free to God, they went out of state. I'm a child of God, I do not belong to the United States. Fuck black history, tell Uncle Sam he can catch a fade. I went to school, graduated at the top of my class. Still never thought I was over my peers. We did that time. time together 12 years. Ain't that some movie? I think that it is. They won't control me, I'm really a member. I traveled that road, I came back with the jewels for 'em. When I pull up, they pee how the roof gone. We some dog killers, won't true bones. Know we all spit 'em, we supreme. Somewhere I read a nigga had a dream. Did them dirty, they keep playing back that scene to us, but it bullshit. If you win the battle, you can tell the story and delete whoever, get whoever glory. Hope you listen closely, this ain't metaphoric. This is straight up real and I prepared you for it. MLK was a motherfucking agent. At first he ain't know it, cause really they played him. They showed him the front of the building, they tell him the back was burning. But the secret they gave him, he tried to reveal it. Go back and listen to that I Have a Dream and the speech that he gave on the night before they killed him. He climbed up that mountain and sink the promised land. That boy was a Mason. By writing, they sealed them documents forever. But I know Masons in Atlanta know better. They said he would kill cause of prejudice, yeah, but they lied to you. Here I come with that shovel on, yelling for black history. Ain't no black history, see, they gon' know about me. You gon' know about me. See, I am not a slave, I was born to slide, I am not afraid. Hop about that K, oh yeah, free the guys, they went out of state. Yeah, I'm a child of God, I do not belong to the United States. Yeah, fuck black history, tell Uncle Sam he can catch a fade. They don't want you to remember this. You not no slave, you indigenous. Fuck how they painted them Indians. You went to war with the French and the British men. Quite frankly, you was kings Merovingians. They took the women and men, made them prisoners. Raised up the children to worship their images. Set up a lab to the genes and they mixed them. And this shit get way deeper than your pigment. What if I told you you was born sovereign and all you ever had to do was admit this shit? What if I told you that this was your ancestor land? That mean that they was the immigrants. Wait, I think that someone tried to explain that 100 years later. The Negro was still in exile in his own land. Natural birthright, Malcolm X style. What was Holmes saying? That's the curse, right? Fuck black history, ain't no black history. This ain't black history, this ain't that you'll see. They don't know about me, you don't know about me. They gon' know about me, you gon' know about me. See, I am not a slave, I was born to slide, I am not afraid. Hop about the K, oh yeah, free the guy, they went out of state. I'm a child of God, I do not belong to the United States. Fuck black history, tell Uncle Sam he can catch a fade. I went to hell, I mean school, graduated at...
You know, asking that type of question, we might as well play Spin the Bottle or Truth or Dare, because it's, like I said, it's extremely immature.
Well, I mean, from the outside looking in, what you're doing is essentially undermining the world economic system in a way, because the US dollar is really considered the gold standard when it comes to currency around the world. So for you to come in, you are basically creating a very serious threat to the United States.
Hey, listen, hey.
Oh, hey there. I'm Ayo Consaco, fearless leader of Ayo Nation and founder of the Me and Two movement. You may know me from such YouTube videos as the attempted murder of DJ Academics, YNW Melly's Mama is a Thought, or the top 3 rappers that would die in 2019. Oh no, I'm not predicting the future or presenting the news today. I actually want to ask you a couple of questions. Are you tired of working your fingers to the bone for pennies on the dollar, only to spend every cent of it on your fix? Do you get frustrated at the fact that you can't focus long enough to think of a plan to get you out of your current situation? And lastly, does your significant other not understand why you're so damn pissed off all the time? Well, the moment you've been waiting on is here.
The 3 S's. The 3 S's is a clinically proven, field-tested, non-addictive method which includes sobriety, solitude, and celibacy. When combined, these 3 actions form a whole new substance called success. Ah yes, success. Not just the words you learned how to spell in the 1st grade, an actual, tangible goal.
So to learn more about the 3 S's so you can start your new life and throw away your old one, click the link below. I'll see you on the other side. Let's get started. You okay?
What the fuck kind of shit is that? Bitch, I don't give a fuck, my nigga. If a bitch smokes squares, the bitch got an STD. I don't give a motherfucker, nigga.
Shout out, Ayo cunts.
All right, let's get to work, man. Let's get to work. There we go. First, we got to pay homage.
Rich Homie no telling he'll do for the play. Ain't no tattoo play. I'm straight, I stay my play. Shot day, I'm a smooth operator. I talk about real man. That car driving make you feel some type of way. I know you do. That toasting brightly make you feel some type of way. I'm shining home. These bitch on we got me feeling some type of way. Easy cause my homies switch, you feel some type of way. Some type of way. Make you feel some type of way. Hershey on the fuck me, know you feel some type of way. Mr. CEO, it's what my title say. Me and my homies DJ Hope, you feel some type of way. Okay, now let's be real, I know you feel some type of way. I know you true. When I get the bite on her ear, she make that Tyson face. Don't look like that. I got down to my knees, thankful for life today. I'm now since I'm sleep. I can tell if you 12 right away. Cause I care when you fall away. Drop you off late, no, he feels some type of way. I got hoes, like I'm trying to make what Tiger made. I gotta hide away, and I go there sometimes to get my mind to break. I find a way to still get through the struggle. What I'm trying to say, and ain't lying today when I tell you that I love my nigga. Bitch, trying to make him something. Ain't no telling he'll do for the pay. Ain't no tattoo play. I'm straight, I stay my place. Shot day, I'm a smooth operator. I got talking about that car driving make you feel some type of way. That custom brightly make you feel some type of way. This bitch on we got me feeling some type of way. Easy cause my homies switch, you feel some type of way. Some type of way, make you feel some type of way. If you wanna fuck me, know you feel some type of way. Mr. CEO, it's what my title say. Me and my homies DJ Hope, you feel some type of way. She gotta go to people her real in like a license plate. No Ricky girl, that cookie got me high today. I probably made more money in 6 months than what's in your papa say. So like I robbed the bank, I said it all like the one cheaper, cause I'm living single. I'm feeling cautious, I ain't scream when they serve me. I heard he a leader. Come follow.
Damn, they didn't got rich. And that's fucked up, dog. See, a lot of y'all don't even understand what the energy even about. A lot of y'all don't even understand. Dog. I'm just gonna start with me. At this time when this song came out, I was on the run as usual. Let me go and get it to you. So when this shit came out, this had to be about 2014. If Brim and he'll let it be known. This is when that Molly really hit in this area. You know what I'm saying? From Pritchard all the way down to Foley. Like it really took hold and shit. And this song had just like came out, like this shit was on the street, kind of like when Money Man had the heard you get money, how it feel, nigga. Heard you get money, how it feel, nigga. Like when that shit like first dropping, you don't know who he is, no shit like that. You just know that shit jamming. That's how this shit was. And so the Molly had just hit. I was on that bullshit. Money was coming in. I had just came out of a storm, so I was coming into my fun time again. And I had to leave from over there because shit, I'm on the run, fucked up. I didn't got caught, so I had to run. So I hit Brim up, tell him I need to salt pace and land, and that's when we go to Bell Road in Fairhope. And so me being back in Baldwin County, nigga, like we can do some shit. So we say we're gonna throw a party at the Knights of Columbus, on Main Street in Daphne. And you know what it was? I think that was the night the party for DJ, because DJ had died. I think that's what that was. But regardless, man, that shit was packed the fuck out, and I was hosting that night. Dog, we had pink Molly, we had brown Molly. I'm on both them bitches. Ironically enough, like I was fucked up. At this time I'm taking tabs, lower tabs, Xanax, and Molly. So I would start my day off with like a lower tab, break a piece of a Xanax off, take that, and then take the Molly. So I was just retarded, man, just retarded with it. And this song was hot. So I'm in the part, my nigga been hustling. You know, you make the music stop and let them say this shit. Now it would just turn. It was a turned ass time, my nigga. Turn. Every time I hear this song like that shit, I gotta really be careful because I'll fuck around and get triggered. This will trigger me on some shit. You know what I'm saying? And nigga be like, man, I need this. You know what I'm saying? Try to go and do some shit. And ironically enough, that's what we talking about tonight. But man, this shit represent a time, like a real moment in fucking time, my nigga. Rich Homie Quan is dead. Rich Homie Quan, dog, 2014, my nigga. This is what I'm saying. Niggas don't even understand, my nigga. I was like 24 years old. Dog, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, dog. Down here, so I don't know where the Molly was at in the rest of the world. But then if you listen to this project, it wasn't this project, it was I don't know, it might have been this project right here. This might have been the project that had House Party on it, Type of Way, or whatever. But all through this project, he was talking about Molly. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy how Molly hit in the Mobile, Pritchard, Baldwin County area, and this is what this nigga was talking about in the music at this time. Dog, this is the era when I was 3 o'clock in the morning, just ghost riding the whip, nobody outside in this abandoned fucking neighborhood in Mobile in Pritchard, just sitting on top of the car, letting the car, just leaving the car and drive, just turned as fuck, blasting the music, listening to Rich Homie or listening to Future Rehab. Now I was retarded. I was so deep in that drug shit. This is also the time when, like, I come home after a couple months of this shit, come home to see my oldest daughter. She had to be 4 years old at the time, and my baby mama seen me, and she was like, whatever the fuck you doing, you need to stop, because that Molly would have you to where you not eating. And that's why niggas was saying that Molly could have been Chinese meth, because niggas wasn't eating on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I hadn't even noticed, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I had lost damn near 50 pounds fucking around. But you wouldn't know it because of the quality and the quantity of bitches that I was bringing in at that time. And this is why I have a lot of empathy when we talking about what's going on right now with him dying. First thing I want to say is, if you new here, then I come from a drug addict. I wasn't gonna say a drug background. I come from a drug addict background. I was hooked on the pain pills. I found the lower tabs and I just went insane on them. You know what I'm saying? And it really fucked a lot of shit up. Full-blown addict. My turning point was one night. I started hearing shit through the vents. I'm in West Mobile, started hearing motherfuckers talking in the vents. And this is strictly PlL, maybe a Xanax ball here and there, but this is pretty much just tabs and perks, maybe a Roxy, but it's just opiate shit, not even high opiate shit. But it all came to a head one night, 2016 probably, and hearing voices in the fucking events and niggas saying they about to kill me. So I start leaving out the damn apartment. Then I look to the left, seem like it's a nigga walking down the sidewalk coming towards me. I'm sure this nigga finna kill me. So I go jump in the car, like with no shoes on, barely hold my pants up, run to the gas station, see a police officer and shit like that. I'm thinking he finna get behind me, and it's just a whole wild chase to get back to Daphne. And I end up getting to the interstate. And when I get on the interstate to cross the bridge to get from Mobile to Daphne, I've already heard motherfuckers talking through the damn radio in the car, but then I realized there's somebody in the trunk sticking a barrel of a gun through the back seat to shoot me. They in the trunk, I'm driving. I'm thinking they sticking the gun through the trunk into the back seat to shoot me. So I start going damn near 90 miles an hour, telling him, nigga, you shoot me, nigga, we both gonna die. And then I get to the Daphne exit and realize, man, I'm tripping, man. So I come back to Mobile, and by the time I get to Mobile, I feel like the motherfucker in the trunk again. So I get back on the interstate to come back to Daphne. I do that about 4 times. The 4th time I did it, when I got to Daphne, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was right then I said, yeah, I need to fix this shit. Like, that was the time when it's like, you either finna to do something about this shit or you about to keep going down this road. You just drove from the comfort of this big ass bed in West Mobile to, imagine all of these people after you and all this shit. For what? Like, this shit is really fucking with your mind. So that morning I drove myself. So from Daphne, I drove back to Mobile, went to Providence Hospital, and I finally told them, actually said out loud, I'm dependent upon opiates. And that was the beginning. That's how I got off pills. That was the start of the transformation and shit like that. And finally I was able to talk about, what could be done and what actually happened. What a lot of motherfuckers don't realize is that you popping these pills and shit like that. We're gonna get to the fentanyl and all this shit in a minute, but you're not realizing that as you popping these pills, you should know this about Xanax already, but a motherfucker wouldn't think that popping tabs, perks, and all these opiates, Roxys and shit like that, you don't think that it has that big of a effect on your mind, but it does. It's like cooking your brain. And like, what heat does to shit, like it starts melting shit together. So your brain looks like noodles, but they're separated for a reason. You keep popping these fucking pills and shit just start melding together to where, like, one line that's supposed to be for your sleep and another line that's supposed to be for your reflexes, what I'm saying? They start getting melted together. And just over time, you start moving slower. You start getting more angry at shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is how people turn into totally different people and all that shit. But it is a heavy, heavy thing in your mind. This is also why trying to get off these fucking pills. I'm talking to the pill heads. I'm talking to the people who pop pills. When motherfuckers say opiates, motherfuckers start, well, I ain't no heroin addict. You trying to take yourself out the conversation. To the motherfuckers who pop pills, these pills are doing shit to your mind. This is why it's so hard. It's not just because you're going through withdrawals and shitting everywhere and, cramps and all this other bullshit, feeling like you just dry and dying and all that shit. It's a mental thing. And you don't want to believe that. You don't want to believe that. That's why. Whoa, hold on. Whoa. Are you laughing at me or I'm sorry. I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go because that's another thing though. See, the reason why that's serious when I just looked at that is because there are people in this chat and watching this video on replay right now that are looking to find a way out. How do I? Because there's no question about it. As time goes on, 6 months, year, half a year and a half, and all, you know what's gonna happen if you don't pop. We passed that bullshit of you not knowing what's gonna happen if you don't pop a pill today. Not even today, if you don't pop a pill at least 3 times a day. And this kind of pill. They looking and a motherfucker laughing and shit like that. You got to be real careful about that. And I'm getting off of that because Brim is not an addict. He don't have that addictive personality. So he doesn't understand the junkie mindset. Like shit that a junkie would do, he just don't understand it. I'm trying to explain it to him. Why would that? He just don't understand it at all. But the people who do have that gene, it can be used for good or evil. You can use that obsessive gene to just become the richest motherfucker ever because you're so intricate and so obsessed with something positive and productive. But a lot of times you'll find that person living in a tent somewhere in fucking Atlanta or California somewhere. They're so obsessed with this substance. But if they were just obsessed, if they had that same obsession, the shit you have to do to be a junkie, dog, you got to put so many different things together. You got to bring this person here to get this person here to get this money to go get that ID to get that put in so you can go cash that check over there to put. You got to put a whole plan together, and you will do that shit day for day, week for week, year for year. Because there is no, we just can't make it happen. We're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. There is no fucking tomorrow. We're gonna troubleshoot this today. We're gonna make sure that this shit works. That's when you see the desperation. A motherfucker just going to a fucking gas station with a butter knife and pretending they got a gun, walking into a bank, making a permanent decision for a temporary situation. When I'm telling a motherfucker, hey man, just go to the fucking hospital at this point in time right now, you not even finna have to go through the shit that I went through when I went up in there. They understand completely. There are things that have to be recalibrated. You are not in your right fucking facet of thinking. You're not thinking straight. Once you've gone through, dog, it's chemicals they need to put into you so that you can even see the damage that you fucking done. Not just to yourself, but to your family, your children. I never got so bad that I ever, I'm gonna go steal my grandma's lawnmower and pawn it. I never got, what I'm saying, that bad. But some people have done that, and I don't look down on them people. But those are things that you have to deal with. That shame, that embarrassment. But once you know that all of that shit was done because you weren't in your right state of mind, you have no issue going back over there when you are yourself again. Because you know that they know that that person wasn't you. They can clearly see that it's you now. I'm trying to talk to you. We're gonna get to Rich Homie Quan and all that, but I'm trying to holler at you, my nigga. At the end of the day, there is no smart or safe way to pop pills no more. It isn't. Dog, when we first started seeing and hearing about this fentanyl shit, dog, nigga, like, I would hit Brim up like, dog, this has to be a higher power that brought me out of that shit, because ain't no way. The way I was with them pills, ain't no fucking way that I would not be on this fentanyl right now. Ain't no telling what state I would have been in with them bitches. And with these things not being regulated and shit like that, nigga would have been fucking did too much. There's no safe way to do this shit. So I just wanted to holler at you and let you know that first, my nigga. Because you're not out here, and let's just get this shit together. If you popping pills, you're not popping no real pills, period, point blank. We got to get that out the way. Let's just go and get that on the table, on the skillet, and get that cooking and shit like that. You know that you're not popping no real pills. I'm not the one telling you, oh man, I didn't know they wasn't. You know motherfucking well that these pills you popping ain't real. You know that they got fentanyl in them. They tighten up on how the old folks and other people get these pills. They've taken ingredients out of them. Old folks is damn near charging $20 and $12 a pill and all these other things they got going on. The pills that cost $7, $6 is the pills you know they got fentanyl in them, and they stronger. You know what's going on. Every time you see somebody else then died from this pill shit, you like, damn. You trying to hide your face and shit like that, trying to find a way that you different than them. The only difference is you haven't had enough of them bitches. Let me tell you something about popping pills, my nigga. Popping pills is dangerous. In my day, it wasn't as dangerous because if you took too many pills, you would fall asleep or get a real bad headache, throw up. You know what I'm saying? When you popping pills, you in this, oh man, happy mode and all this, but you start getting kind of, in this nod shit, and you start forgetting how many you done took and you sleepy, and when was the last time, and then it gets to the point where you done started popping these bitches so much to where you not feeling nothing. So you thinking instead of taking 2, let me take 3 at one time. That's just the natural progression that we were made like this. We were made to go through anything and be able to survive. So we will adapt to what we got. So if you went from taking a piece of the pill and that shit had turned up, now you got to go a whole pill. Now you got to go a pill and a half, 2 pills. To the point where when motherfuckers see you take 6 of these fake pills at one time, or that nigga go hard. You bragging about it. Like, how this nigga take this many? Any pill popper or any motherfucker who been around motherfuckers who pop pills will give you a story about how, man, that motherfucker took 10 at one time. He had to take at least 100 pills a day. $10 pills for every time. I hate saying get high because I don't feel like I felt I was flaming on, but tend to get high. It's motherfuckers right now that are having to take 5 of these fake pills that they know have fentanyl in them in order to feel anything. That's what it is. That's, you know it. You know it. You know that when you first took that motherfucker, oh man, you was turned the fuck up off that little piece. Now you taking a whole fucking pill. Don't let these motherfuckers fool your mind and throw you off. These are fentanyl pills. Don't let them call them no blues or a pill. Call it what it is. You're taking 3 fucking fentanyl pills. You didn't nod it out. You surprised you even woke up. You cannot control this pill shit. You can't control it. There is no motherfucking, oh, well, there is no system that you can implement. You're not gonna say, I'm only gonna pop one, then I'm gonna pop one at this time. You gonna pop it when you want to. And in the direction that you've been going, is going up and up and up. You used to could take 1 pill for the whole day. Now you're taking 5 pills. They used to just make you, oh man, you nodded the fuck out. Now you saying they give you energy. I'm trying to see what I can do to help a motherfucker. I done told you, if you popping the fucking pills, you know the pills ain't real. You know that there's fentanyl in these pills. You didn't try to beat this shit on your own. It did not work. You don't like being addicted to some shit. But instead of you going and getting some professional help, you're going to keep playing. You're going to keep on playing. You're going to keep playing. Motherfuckers is getting word that they son or their nephew or their niece is dead at 25 years old. They didn't even know that the damn kid was even doing drugs. They didn't even know that the damn kid was doing drugs. And I said fentanyl too many times. I should have known that. Let's get into it. All right. Now, from what I said, this is what I want you to take from it. Look here. Rich Homie Quan has been popping pills for a long time. Make no mistake. He's been popping pills for a long time. What happened in this pill shit was when they put that stranglehold on the actual pills that were coming from the pharmacy, whether you had you know, an old person or whoever the fuck you had that was getting them to you, everybody got tight with them pills. So it seemed like a perfect storm when these fake pills came that were stronger but were cheaper. Now, during this time, I'm on some recovering shit. I'm out of the game. I didn't, they got me out of it. So this is, I guess, 2020 or 21 when this shit started hitting and shit. I'm out the game. I'm just so happy that I was able to, escape that and get back to my real self and all that. And I'm never going backwards again. And then you start hearing about this shit. Motherfuckers who had started popping pills in 2016, 2017, they were looking at it like, oh man, look at this. You got a blessing because you got the stronger pills for cheaper. Only to find out that you don't have no leeway with these pills. You don't have no leeway. But what we not gonna do is ignore reality. If in fact Rich Homie Quan died from a fake pill, then there should be multiple people dead from this fake batch or this fucked up batch. People, let me say this to you. Everybody who's popping pill, your family member who gets prescribed pain medication but runs out the week before they go to their refill. Motherfuckers is not gonna go through withdrawal. Everything out there is fake. Everything. I don't give a fuck about Xanax. I don't give a fuck about no weed, or I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm talking to my pill poppers right now. This is a whole different class of people. Motherfuckers who shoot heroin and fuck with that meth and all that other. These are different classes. The only class that I could talk to face to face, chest to chest, is the pill popping class. Everything out there is fake. So motherfuckers have been popping these fake pills for a while. The way that the news and parents and adults lose the pill poppers is when they start saying bullshit, dumb shit. Like, oh, you get you a little speck of fentanyl and it's gonna kill you dead. Right then and there, the pill popper is like, see, you just saying some shit. I've been popping whole fucking pills of this shit for years. It ain't shit happened. They OD on it, just like with everything else. They OD on it. You can OD on water, OD on fucking Tylenols. Overdose means you just took so much it caused a physical reaction, a fucked up. You went to the hospital, whatever the fuck. The issue is that the margin for error with this fentanyl shit is so thin. A motherfucker who pops 10 fentanyl pills every time they get high, and they get high 10 times a day, is not going to die from taking no one pill. If that's the case, everybody who bought out of that batch where he got his fentanyl pills from would die as well. It's the accumulation. You kept popping them. You kept popping them. You kept popping them. A lot of times what will happen is a motherfucker, because this is unregulated, motherfucker will take him. Damn, they bammed us again, my nigga. They don't like it. That's all that is. They've been trying to shut it down since we started this shit. We ain't gonna stop though. Motherfucker. Since this shit is unregulated, a motherfucker will end up taking one pill and they don't feel it fast enough, they'll take another one. They don't feel that one. They like, man, this shit must not have a whole bunch of it in there. Take another one. Take another one. Take another one. And that shit all hit at one time. Because it's not regulated in how they made the pill. So it would, release at this point in time. So a motherfucker died because they wasn't feeling the shit quick enough. This is what I'm talking about. Back when I was out there, at least you knew everything that you was buying on the street, it came from a pharmacy at one time. And if the shit was fake, then it was chalk. It was nothing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no fucking a nigga made it himself. It was nothing. If a nigga, you know what I'm saying, when them shits was fake and shit like that, them shits was just, nigga did try to put that shit on the pill press. It wasn't nothing in that motherfucker. It's different now. But I'm not going to play the whole, oh my God, it's the fentanyl, just young killer. No. Motherfuckers been taking fentanyl for a long time. Long time. But as a pill popper, what you're going to do is build up a tolerance. And because this shit is unregulated, you'll get some. And I'm going to bring Dr. D in. I want to bring him in on the next show so he can talk about the body. Y'all remember last time he came on, the last overdose death we had, he was talking about how your body has its own internal clock. So it's used to you waking up at 10 o'clock and by 11 you already popped the pill, and by 3 you popped another one, and then at 9 o'clock you popped another one, then you went to sleep. The reason why motherfuckers die when they go out of town is because your whole schedule is thrown off. Here it is 5 o'clock in the morning and you done took 2 of them motherfuckers. Not to mention it, you got it out there. You know what I'm saying? So the body is shocked and all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But the main thing is, my nigga, if you have a loved one, friend, family member, co-worker, whatever the fuck it is, if you actually care about them, then every day you would be trying to push them into a hospital. Push them into a hospital. They don't have a choice on whether or not they want to get themselves together. You would force them. This shit is not play no more. Dog, Rich Homie Quan, my nigga. Rich Homie Quan, he wasn't supposed to go, dog. I can't lie to you, my nigga. Rich Homie ain't supposed, he ain't supposed to be gone this quick. But I'm gonna say this though. When DMX died, I said, what if he would have died, after Grand Champ, like right after he made the Grand Champ album, and then there was X. That would have been perfect time. So that, you don't, fuck their name up and shit like that. Sometimes we don't want to see, what the boy name is, Delonte West. We don't want to see, our idols and people that we look up to. We don't want to see them down bad and fucked up. So if he was still on this road, of popping these pills like this naturally, in a natural progression, he was gonna go downhill. He was gonna start doing shit that was unbecoming of someone like him. at some point in time, y'all niggas I don't know what's going on, why it keeps going in and out like that. Like, but at some point in time, y'all niggas have to let this illusion shit go. Any bitch, any nigga, anybody around you that is not, I'm talking about, totally disgusted at the fact that you popping pills, listen to me. Anybody in your life that knows that you popping pills, smoking weed, whatever the fuck it is, but I'm talking to my pill poppers. Anybody in your life that knows that you doing that shit and they're not totally disgusted. I'm not trying to say, man, you pop too many pills. I ain't trying to saying it and passing and laughing. I'm trying serious on some, like they just caught you fucking with a dude or some shit like that. If they don't have that type of response towards you, especially after this, that motherfucker could easily be a demon. I always tell y'all, I told Brim, I had to tell, and this was because I had went through a lot of shit, you know, especially with the whole bitches shit. I told him, and this goes back to Rich Homie as well, like, dog, a demon's job is to keep you confused and feeling like what you doing is okay. I'm gonna come at you, fussing at you because you're not working as hard as you should be. Anybody that's around you and they're cool with you just sitting around smoking and chilling and shit and not using your talent and, you know, putting it to a productive end every day, that person is a fucking demon. They're here to make you comfortable with not using your talent until that talent can't be used no more. So they'll be around and making you feel like you that nigga until you get 50 years old. And now you looking around like, what the fuck just happened? I was just a man. Motherfucker was just fucking with me. Bitches and niggas would bow down to me, all this shit. All of them was demons. It's like they never even existed. They're being used by the enemy to keep you comfortable where you're at. You should not be comfortable where you're at. A motherfucker should not just be cool with you popping fucking pills. Motherfucker should not be cool with you just chilling and fucking around playing every day, not getting nothing done. Motherfucker shouldn't be cool with you just going to work every day. If you actually talented, because if you was my homeboy, if I fuck with you, dog, I'm gonna be drill sergeant fucking Consaco. I'm gonna ask you why you didn't do this today. Why aren't you trying to progress in this lane? Fuck how the fuck, you know, oh man, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not gonna sit here and talk to you and play like I fuck with you, but here it is, you smoking crack in front of me. How in the fuck a motherfucker who watch you smoke crack every day, but they tell you they love you, they dab you off, they laughing at your jokes and all, that's your fucking homeboy? Or is that a fucking demon? That is a fucking vessel that's being used by the enemy to make sure that you end up in a fucking tent. Like Monster Cody or anybody else with a, you know, a whole bunch of potential, but motherfuckers around who would make you believe that where you're at in life is okay. You're not helping a person by making them feel better about being in a fucked up spot. But don't make no mistake. If you gonna be a nigga who say, hey man, what the fuck you doing? You also have to be that nigga to be willing to step up. If they do need somewhere to stay, you willing to, hey man, I got an open spot right here. You don't have to go out and buy them a steak dinner, but you got, hey, I got ramen noodles here, hey. But that's what a true friend is. Not a motherfucker who just gonna be your fan. Why would you have a fan? Why would a crackhead have a fan? Who in the fuck would be a fan of a crackhead? But you have motherfuckers that will do it, who will hang around a fucking crackhead, watch them smoke crack, and then tell them that they love them. That's where you're at this very moment. Not talking about no fucking words. If a motherfucker is not putting their safety in danger to get you to that hospital or to get you somewhere where you can get off these fucking pills, that's not your people. That's not your people. It's a lot. It was a nigga who came out. A nigga who came out to, oh man, look at this bullshit. It was a nigga who came out talking about some, yeah, man, he was texting somebody, and the motherfucker asked him, hey, is it true? Like, yeah, man, he gone, man, a bad pill. It wasn't no bad pill, my nigga. It was bad friends. Y'all knew that he was popping pills. 9 times out of 10, y'all was probably the ones going to get the fucking pills. Wasn't no bad pill. He been getting the pills from the same motherfucker for years. How in the fuck what? Who else in the city done died from this bad pill out this bad bitch? Nah, nigga felt like he needed to turn the fuck up for whatever reason. He didn't feel comfortable going on stage no more without a pill. He didn't feel comfortable being seen by people unless he was on a pill. Dog, these fucking, I'm telling you what's going on, my nigga. These pills, like, at first, it seems like they enhance you. I never forget the first time I popped the pill. Me and IJ was, because I had just got a staph infection. I had to, I think, go under the knife to get the staph infection cut out because they didn't do it right the first time, whatever. And so me and IJ walking through the mall, and I was on some type of tab or whatever like that, and I felt so good. I was shaking. I felt so fucking good. I was shaking. It was in the front of Bel Air Mall, right there where the dude be selling them fake chains. I felt so good. I was shaking. Dog, it just, you know what I'm saying, just though, and it wasn't a serious thing. It was like, oh, pop pills is all good. But then as time went, the shit just it became part of my life. And it went from being part of my life to being my life. I never forget my cousin who was over here. I was like 21 years old, and everybody was over here. All my friends was over here for whatever reason. We were just here, and the pill man in Mobile said that he had them, whatever. And I I'll be back. So I left my house, left everybody here at my house. They was all, just chilling and stuff like that, having a good time. And then as I was leaving out, my cousin came outside behind me. She was like, "Where you going? All your friends is here." I'm like, "I'll be right back. I'll be right back." And it's like, I know that she knew because she was more advanced than us. She knew that I was on drugs at that time. And I never forget that. She said that. It was another time we was coming back from Mobile. She had to take me over there. I ain't have a car now. She took me over there. I had to go get some pills then. And on the way back, I was like, "Man, I'm hungry." And she was like, "Be hungry if you wouldn't be hungry if you didn't wouldn't be hungry if you didn't spend all your money on pills. Instead of spending your money on pills, you spend it on food. ooh, did I just say that out loud? You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember shit like that. Because those are just memories of me losing myself. And I think that's why that more than anything, of course I remember the horrible time of going through withdrawals, shit like that, but I think it was that, like, losing myself and not having control to bring myself back was why when I went to the hospital and they was able to get me back on track, and I saw like, oh man, you know what I'm saying, I can actually do this. That's why I didn't turn back around, because I just wanted that. I prayed for that at 24. Before I turned the fuck up at 24, I was down bad. I remember praying in the back of the house, like, God, please take this taste out my mouth. Please just make me forget about ever fucking with these, you know what I'm saying, and I will never do it again. And not too long after that, maybe a week or days, maybe I was back popping pills, because it's not about you just saying something. You got to actually act on that shit. But it was that I wanted a fresh start, and that's what I got when I went to the hospital, a fresh start, to where, like, all right, now you on level ground. You still gonna have to work for everything you get, but you don't have to worry about this on your back. And that's why I was able to say, man, fuck that shit, because it was all fun and games in the beginning, but that pill shit just, I'm talking about, piece by piece, just destroyed. It destroyed everything in this path. I wasn't able to keep anything from, all that time I was popping pills, wasn't able to keep anything. And that is the destiny of every pill popper. I'm not going to say nothing about crackheads, heroin, meth. I'm saying that is the life of a pill popper. You'll have ups and downs. It'll be good one day. Just had a friend of mine. I heard about, he was just up, and then next thing you know, it was words of suicide. Those pills fuck with your mind more than you could ever know. You could be happy, then the depression, when it hits, is just because you're thinking about everything that you've already lost and thinking about your current situation, and you still can't get no pills. Dog, it's rough. It's rough. That's why I say, fuck the playing, fuck all that homemade remedy bullshit. Take your ass to the fucking hospital. Don't be looking for no miracle, nothing. Be prepared to start over. It ain't about no miracle. It is something in your mind that makes you want to feel that warm feeling and that, rush you get. You have to be able to say that you want your life back more than you want that feeling. And I'm not going to bullshit and play like it's just an easy decision. If I said that, then I would be fucking lying. The only reason why I was able to snap like the way I did, because there was other people that, tried to do, and it didn't work for them. It worked for me because I knew that I had the potential to, if I didn't have nothing to hold me back, I knew I was going to be able to, you know what I'm saying? And not a couple years later, the Big Facts podcast and all, you know what I'm saying? I knew I had that, but I knew I had this baggage that I couldn't get past. You're not going to feel, there is no two ways about it. You either going to get that good feeling and keep losing shit, or not feel that feeling ever again. But like now, tomorrow, me and my oldest, we going to fuck around, and she want to go try shit on. She like to go to dealers and just try on. They got homecoming coming up, so she like just go try on dresses. She wants me to be there to look and say what size she supposed to wear and everything, and she just want me to be present. And Saturday is her day. Whatever she want to do, that's what we doing. Youngest child, you know what I'm saying, very expensive. Middle child, everything gotta be, it's just but dog, I got my life back. Man, I'm in them girls' lives. They know me. I make sure that I have money to take care of the things that they need. They're proud of me. You know what I'm saying? When we go places, they're proud to be seen with me. They don't have to make excuses about, when he was younger, they gave him some and it fucked him up. Where they secretly have to be embarrassed in front of their friends, because that's what you're bringing. If it's not your children, then it's your mother or it's your cousin. Some people belong in that position. Somebody has to be out there homeless. Somebody has to be caught on camera nodding the fuck out, so they can say, oh, look at what the epidemic and this is a fucked up. They got to have somebody to point at and feel sorry for and give money to on the side of the interstate. Some people are meant to be there. Some people are made to be the example. Oh, gone too soon. He was only 34 years old, man. Man, when his music used to come on, man. I understand why his friend said it was a bad pill. Maybe he was trying to help out the children. But they're going to have to live with that. They don't have no father. Let me show you something, my nigga. Because those of you, especially fathers, those of you with children, especially daughters, and you still playing this game, this is what my oldest daughter sent me a couple days ago. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? When kids is younger and shit like that, love you, dad, and all this shit. But she's 14, she's about to be 15 in January. This was the first time, it was like she wanted to say it, but she knew it would be awkward because that's, we just really don't do that in my side of the family and stuff like that. But man, she sent that to me. I'm trying unprovoked. She didn't ask for nothing or nothing. It just, and I'm just thinking like, dog, wow, my nigga. Wow. Because this is what I'm putting my energy into. This is what I think about every Saturday. Look, we talk about it throughout the week, and she wants me around. She wants to talk to me. She likes being able to be in that group of, black girls who talk about how they black fathers always want them to wear their natural hair and they go overboard when they wear their natural hair. Dog, you don't even understand. You don't even understand what you doing to that little girl. I feel blessed that I was able to go through that horrible shit in 2015, 16. So I did go to the hospital, because if it didn't get that serious where I felt like it was my sanity, or you know what I'm saying, then I probably wouldn't have did it. Wouldn't have had no reason to. That psychotic break made me say, oh shit, fuck no, I'm not no crazy person. Shit, no, I'm not supposed to be crazy. I'm not going that low. Let me take my ass up here. And through that, getting myself together, I was able to now, years later, I'm a real father. I'm talking about real father. Every one of my 3 little girls is taken care of, each household. Money and presents. You know what I'm saying? Breakups and fucking, you know what I'm saying? How to deal with jealousy. I'm doing that. Dog, you can keep playing and looking at these fucking celebrities dying, and oh man, that's fucked up, knowing damn well that you popping the same fucking pills he was. Every time that you get any money in your hand, you're choosing that fucking pill over your children. You're still living with that fat, ugly bitch because you don't want to have to pay for nothing. All your money goes to pills. So you'll continue to live like you will in the future, like a homeless person, as long as you can do this drug. That's the only way to cut it, my nigga. And if anybody in your life claims that they love you and they not talking to you this way, they're a fucking demon. That's it. That's all. When it come down to it, Rich Homie Quan did not die from no fucking bad pill. It's motherfuckers out here saying if you are taking fentanyl by itself and not putting these extra shits in it, like horse tranquilizer and all that shit, then you damn near a natural motherfucker. You a naturalist. Motherfuckers who just do fentanyl, them the good ones. It's the motherfuckers who is shooting up with horse tranquilizers and got these big ass holes in their arms and shit. Them the fucked up ones. I hate to say it like this, but it's like when motherfuckers talk about guns, guns don't kill people. People kill people. Fentanyl is not poison. It's no different than Tylenol or anything else. The overindulgence of it, that's what's killing a motherfucker. And it's not motherfuckers who's selling it. That's all. I'm gonna put a whole bunch of why the fuck would that? That don't even make sense. What would it matter how they explain it once you dead? What does it matter how they explain it once you dead? Because you would not stop popping them pills. For whatever reason, you thought you just had to keep turning up. You dead. You left your family with the shame. Because this is a senseless death. If a nigga kill you, motherfucker be like, all right, well, that was some, you know what I'm saying? He did kind of live a street life. Motherfucker understand that. But for a motherfucker to just, you wasn't high enough. You wasn't high enough. You wanted to get higher. These kids nowadays is snorting this motherfucking shit. Smoking pills. Kodak Black ain't no better than Rich Homie Quan, ain't no better than any rapper that talk about taking fucking perks. Who got the yerkies? Any one of these motherfuckers could die because motherfuckers is not popping fucking pills on no fucking what you call recreation shit. You don't pop pills recreationally. That is a lifestyle that has to be kept up with. You need to know where your next pill is coming from. As far as if we're gonna go over there, where we got the pills at, how we gonna get the pills over there? That because you can't move without them. That was another thing. You can't even do shit without having enough pills. Pills is like gas. You can't even move without them. Being able to live life and not worry about who got them. I wonder if they're going to sell out. And you are actively choosing that over. My daughter's classmates is jumping out of windows, pregnant, wearing fucking what they call biker shorts to school, getting caught giving head on the damn school bus. We talk about that shit. She got somebody to talk to and can really bounce that shit back. And dog, I thought it was bullshit when it was said. I was like, how old? 23? 23 maybe? Maybe 25? Locked up, and my first baby mama's, my oldest daughter's grandma came to see me, and she was telling me how, you know, your daughter loved you, and all. It would go on one end, not the other, like, that child, you know, she not thinking about me, and she loved you, and all these things. I wasn't even hearing that shit. If you got kids, if you got anybody that's depending on you, you think that they don't give a fuck, but that's all they give a fuck about. Why don't I have mine around? What's wrong with mine? That type of selfishness is what's going to make sure that you stay where you at in life. So whenever that fat bitch kick you out, you're actually going to be homeless, and you're going to make the choice right then. Is me getting back in a house more important than me getting high? And you won't have to tell nobody what your decision is. Everybody will be able to see it. I hate it for Rich Homie. I really do, because like I said, he was like a It was like a moment in time, like that was really the soundtrack to our life. But this shit don't miss nobody. This shit is not missing nobody. You're not gonna be able to pop one pill for the rest of your life. You'll be able to pop one pill a day for maybe a couple weeks. Then it's gonna go up. Then it's gonna go up. Then it's gonna go up. Next thing you know, you're having to pop so many pills to get high at one time that every time that you getting high, you on the verge of dying. And then you make another decision. Is me dying or being on the verge of dying more important than me getting high? Is staying alive more important than getting high? And that's when you have to ask yourself them real questions. Because in real life, I was on some shit like, nigga, I wanna, if I can't pop a pill, it really don't matter if I'm not gonna be alive no way. If I can't pop no pill, I'm really not alive, so it really don't matter. That's where I was at back then on just tabs and shit. So this fentanyl shit, with it being stronger, dog, I'm telling y'all, your thoughts are not your own. It's a lot of motherfuckers on this suicide shit. Your thoughts are not your own. You're depressed like that because these fucking pills have fucked with your mind. It's not just your body. They fucked with your mind. You never thought about no fucking suicide. When you got that dopamine hit, your ceiling went higher. So you didn't even know you could be that happy, but also you didn't know that you could be that sad. Your thoughts are not your own. I'm telling you. Motherfuckers are gonna keep dying. It's not the fucking fentanyl, like it's not the fucking Tylenol, it's not the fucking guns. It's gonna be you trying to get high, thinking that this is a party drug. That's all I can say, my nigga. Like I said, this one heavy because I fuck with Rich. Fuck with Rich, man. Like I said, next week, I want to have Dr. D in here so he can holler. And I want to know the medical reason why those pills fuck with your mind like that, and why so many. And you know it. If you out here popping pills right now, you know how depressed you get. You know that you never had no depression in your life. Never. Now you get so fucking down, you don't even understand. There's something in them fucking pills that fucks with your mind. I'm telling you, my nigga, go to the hospital, tell them what's up, and get the ball rolling. Not finna tell you to go to fucking this bullshit rehab place or this other shit because I'm hearing stories about motherfuckers like the rehab people giving motherfuckers drugs so that they can get on the insurance or some shit like that. You need to go in that motherfucker, tell them motherfuckers you got an opioid issue, and start getting that ball rolling before you lose everything. So that's what that is, man. I appreciate y'all. My shit been freezing up all night. I guess I'm using strong language, but I'm just being honest with you. This shit is so near and dear to me because if that shit would not have happened that night, I would not have had to make that choice, and I would be on fentanyl right now. There's no doubt about it. It wouldn't matter how high the pills went up to. I would continue to just pop them. I got put in a real situation and had to make a decision. It's just a blessing that, you know, that crossroad came with me in a car by myself, hallucinating, where other people's, their fork in the road is an actual prison cell, or one of their loved ones dying from something they did. One of the children getting to their stash or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't gotta listen, obviously. But there's no doubt in my mind that you have been wanting to get off of these pills because you see how heavy they are. I'm telling you what to do. All you got to do is go up in there, and I'm telling you, they will have different type of shit that you can do and you can walk into where they can at least, at the very fucking least, get your mind back straight to where you can see how far you have fallen off, and you can choose from there where you want to go. But the problem is motherfuckers continuing to play with this fentanyl type, like, oh, it's a poison. It don't, oh, you can't touch it. It's, oh my God. No, motherfuckers is taking pills every day. Motherfuckers is selling fentanyl pills every day. If you popping pills in the street, then you know you're taking fentanyl. There's not no question. You know it. We got to be real with this. You are overdosing on it because your tolerance keeps going up to a critical rate, and it's over with. So that's it. That's all. This shit that went way too long. I appreciate everybody who came through on the Cash App, man. I wasn't able to look at it. I really had to talk tonight. Let's see who we got, man. Oh man, y'all went crazy. Shout out to that nigga Edgar Allan Cole, Hodge Mills, Solo T, Rock Jr., Dave, Ronald Smith, Knight. Oh man, come on, man. Y'all going crazy. Look, we can't get through all of them, but I appreciate y'all. I got something in the works. Just let me keep working it. I'm not gonna lie to you. This damn girl is like I said, I'm we just got to high school, so she's a freshman now. I can't be doing no playing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm heavy. I want to keep her as close as possible while still giving her freedom. Shout out to her mother, has given me, you know, a lot of leeway to rock out, and so I'm on heavy daddy duty, but I love it, and especially with this first year in high school, want to stay close. I want to know everything that's going on. So I don't got no surprises. We about to get the permit going here. About to get the permit going, and it's just shit we got to do. So I appreciate y'all. Be patient with me. Like I said, I want to get Dr. D in here next week. We'll see what's going on with that. But love. I will see y'all in a minute. We working. That's for my dog, man. That's for JR, man. He said he wanted that to come back.
Yeah. Four niggas wanna talk that shit. Hold up, let me pop my shit. One shot, little bitch, little niggas all in my mix. Nigga, you ain't never high like this. See a nigga like me, I don't get no force. If it's up to this goddamn store. Bitch, she said she wanna ride, bitch, I hope you broke it. I beat the pussy all on my dick. I know, cause if a nigga won't smoke, then yeah, I got trouble. Got niggas on the block that made that dope. But these niggas ain't real. And my goddamn mother, I was raised in the poor. Yeah, they goddamn go to the four niggas talk. Let a four nigga hate. Young nigga like me still gon' get cake. But she ride that dick, she ain't got no brakes. If a nigga won't smoke, whole team on go. Let a four nigga make any bitch and nobody that shit. I'm ballin' like Michael, but not the Jackson. Four niggas talking, they say they can't make that paper up here like I said they match. Got your bitch on my dick and she steady laughing. Niggas ain't get no money, but steady bragging. When it comes to that pussy, whole pick a casket. Cause I'm out to kill it like in the assassin. Yeah, take off. Fuck a bitch good, nigga, take the whole day off. Nigga hard work pay off. Then when I'm blind to the bull, you with them in their race house. The black bitch pay.
Cause I love them, and this is hard. Like, this is killing me.
Tell him about the freak off, Diddy Jr. Diddy Jr., tell him about the freak off. He calling the police, y'all. He calling, no, I don't give a, listen. No, you know what you did. You body slammed.
Fuck black history, ain't no black history. This ain't black history, this ain't that you'll see. They don't know about me, you don't know about me. They gon' know about me, you gon' know about me. See, I am not a slave, I was born to slide, I am not afraid. Hop about the K, oh yeah, free to God, they went out of state. I'm a child of God, I do not belong to the United States. Fuck black history, tell Uncle Sam he can catch a fade. I went to hell, I mean school, graduated at the top of my class. Still never thought I was over my peers. We did that time together 12 years. Ain't that some movie? I think that it is. They won't control me, I'm really a member. I traveled that road, I came back with the jewels for 'em. When I pull up, they pee how the roof going. We some dog killers, won't chew bones. Know we all spit 'em, we supreme. Somewhere I read a nigga had a dream. Did them dirty, they keep playing back that same to us, but it bullshit. If you win the battle, you can tell the story and delete whoever, get whoever glory. Hope you listen closely, this ain't metaphor. This is straight up real and I prepared you for it. MLK was a motherfucking agent. At first he ain't know it, cause really they played him. They showed him the front of the building, they tell him the back was burning. But the secret they gave him, he tried to reveal it. Go back and listen to that I Have a Dream and the speed that he gave on the night before they killed him. He climbed up that mountain and sink the promised land. That boy was a Mason. By writing they sealed them documents forever. But I know Masons in Atlanta know better. They said he would kill cause of prejudice, yeah, but they lied to you. Here I come with that shovel on, yelling fuck black history. Ain't no black history. See, they gon' know about me. You gon' know about me. See, I am not a slave. I was born to slide. I am not afraid. Hop about that K. Oh yeah, free the guys. They went out of state. Yeah, I'm a child of God. I do not belong to the United States. Yeah, fuck black history. Tell Uncle Sam he can catch a fade. They don't want you to remember this. You not no slave, you indigenous. Fuck how they painted them Indians. You went to war with the French and the British, man. Quite frankly, you was kings, Merovingians. They took the women and men, made them prisoners. Raised up the children to worship their images. Set up a lab to the genes and they mixed them. And this shit get way deeper than your pigment. What if I told you you was born sovereign and all you ever had to do was admit this shit? What if I told you that this was your ancestor land? That mean that they was the immigrants. Wait, I think there's someone tried to explain that 100 years later. The Negro was still in exile in his own land. Natural birthright, Malcolm X style. What was Holmes saying? That's the curse, right? Fuck black history, ain't no black history. This ain't black history, this ain't that you'll see. They don't know about me, you don't know about me. They gon' know about me, you gon' know about me. See, I am not a slave, I was born to slide. I am not afraid. Hop about the K, oh yeah, free to God, they went out of state.